Alright, back again, and today I just want to show you what I've done to my Astro City here. As some of you may have remembered from one of my other videos here, the Sega Astro City I wound up picking up off the net, and it came with columns, the Sakura Wars columns, and it just came with the STV board in it. Unfortunately, trying to find the games for it was a little bit of a hassle, kind of a pain in the ass. And since I only had like one or two games for it, it didn't really, do that much for me. I thought, one or two games. I got a whole bunch of like NEO-GEO stuff, other NEO-GEO games and stuff. So figured what I'd do is I'd turn this into a NEO-GEO cab too. So that's what I did, and I did, as you can see up here, I didn't change around any of the buttons. I didn't change out the panel. That might be something that I do in the future here. But with the NEO-GEO games, a lot of the games that aren't fighters, like this one here, Top Hunter, or the Metal Slug series, at most they use 3 buttons. Some of them use only 2 buttons. So what I figured is I'd just leave this cab, basically the way it is right now, since I don't have another control panel, but just put in NEO-GEO carts that don't require 4 buttons. So I have quite a few of them. So that's what I did. So if you take a look at the inside here, this thing's still a little bit dirty. I haven't cleaned it up as much. Here's my my 4 carts that I got in here in the bottom. I was just barely able to get this board to fit in here. There was like no space. Normally with this cabinet here, the board itself mounts to this this wooden pallet here, and then it slides out. What I did, however, is I took the power supply here, and it was mounted on the aluminum part down at the bottom. I unscrewed it, and I kind of unsnapped a lot of the wires and mounted that to this board, so I would have some room to put in my my 4-slot MVS board. And had to change the cable around. You probably can't see it so well because it's really close. It fits in here really tightly. But I had to change some of the wires around because the wiring was a little bit different for the STV board and for this one here. Also, I had to add a select button because this thing has 4 slots in it. It needed a select button. It's not something permanent. This is just temporary. It looks pretty bad. I know. Don't comment on it, because I'm telling you, it's pretty bad. It's just a temporary thing for right now until I can get a smaller button that I can use for the select. I think I'll just leave the select button down here, kind of like what I did over here with the pause buttons. But with these pause buttons, they press in and they lock, right? With a select switch, I just want one, that you can just touch and it won't stick in. So that's something that I'll have to do. But like I said, it's just temporary. But just for demonstration purposes here, I want to show you what it's doing, what it's like. Once again, that way too, I don't have to mess around with the top panel here. I don't have to drill any extra holes. There's no other cosmetic stuff that I have to change up here. I just changed it all in the wiring, and just removed one of the locks that was over here and put this in here temporarily. But yeah, another thing that I had to do is it didn't have an audio amp, and unfortunately when I first wired this thing up, the sound was really strange. So I tried to, mess around with it and get it back into shape. But I realized that the speakers themselves needed to be powered, and there wasn't any juice going to them, so it was just, really rough sound. So I went and I bridged the voltage from the harness to the speakers, and then was able to get my sound working. So we'll turn the volume up here since it's going to be down a bit. I'll turn this on. Get this thing going. It's pretty interesting having a Sega cab with a NEO-GEO in it. But
Metal Slug 2.
Right.
So it's playing it, and you know, it's up and working. There's no problems. Just to show you that that select button that I got in here is working. Just kind of put up the panel here, add a coin, and then, you know, there's 2, 3, 4. So I mean, you know, it works. Like I said, it looks, you know, kind of rough, and you know, some people might bump their knee on it, but for the most part, it's working. So just have to do a little bit more, and I'll be able to get this thing running really well. But just wanted to show that off. Probably nothing super exciting, but you know, what the hell. But yeah, kind of short video, nothing too long, but just wanted to show everyone how I had changed around my Sega Astro City cab here into another NEO-GEO cab. And I'm sure some people will think, like, why did you turn it into another NEO-GEO cab? You already have 2 more. Well, you know, I got like 30 games here, so I might as well, I figured, turn this into something that I can use 4 more games for, and just having, instead of having just the 1 game, since it's nothing really special. But like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.